Thank you for attending my manager session titled Making New Managers. In this session, we will review the 5 major functions of management. Those 5 functions are planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. In addition to that, we'll also review management styles. So let's just jump right into it. The first function, planning. Planning is thinking ahead to operate future forward, creating action plans. An example of this is to prepare budgets for our upcoming fiscal year. This planning ahead will essentially create an action plan to be good financial stewards. Looking at the revenue on your profit and loss statements will help you to properly plan. Another essential function is organizing. Developing a good relationship amongst colleagues and utilizing everyone via their strengths to carry out your set plans. An example of this is putting in place a management meeting to reoccur weekly, monthly, or however you so choose. Review upcoming plans and have everyone take ownership of a task to have a combined effort to bring these plans to life. The next essential function is staffing. Staffing is to recruit and hire qualified candidates, providing them with the necessary training needed to perform their assigned duties in which you're hiring them for. An example of this would be hosting a job fair to seek out qualified applicants, to contact them and bring them in perhaps for a group interview. You'd ultimately offer the position to the best fit and then begin onboarding for them with all the essential job training for them to do their job in which you're hiring them for. The next function would be leading. Leading is when you make decisions in an array of situations and direct your staff to perform the necessary duties to get these things done. An example of this is a new initiative comes out from your executive team in which your practice needs to follow. You now go back to inform your staff in regards to the new initiative, as well as why it's so important to gain buy-in from them. You'll then assign and explain exactly what you need them to do going forward to begin to comply with this initiative. The final function is controlling and/or monitoring. Having a good check system in place to stay on top of things and overseeing and making sure everything is running and operating properly is the true definition of this. An example of this would be to utilize a phone monitoring system. This would allow you to view the staff's call volumes, which would enable you to ensure that you're reaching all your call metrics. And if someone is not performing to your benchmark standards, you'd be able to address them to fix this problem going forward. Next, we're going to jump into management styles. The 3 management styles that we're going to discuss are directing, delegating, and discussing. Directing is to have a clear, straightforward management, telling staff what to do, how to do it, and when it's needed by. To sum that up, you're just telling them what to do, and it's one-way communication. A strength of this is you're able to provide clear and precise direction. A weakness on this type is it's, again, one-way communication, which is not ideal to staff because they don't always respond well to this type of leadership. The next style is delegating. Delegating is to empower staff by allowing them to take on ownership of an assigned task. The strength of this type is you have the employees feeling empowered and open to asking questions, which leads to potentially a better working relationship. A weakness is over-delegating can be perceived as the boss is lazy. The final style is discussing. Discussing is to inquire with the staff, eliciting for feedback, and then to respond. The strength of this is this opens up communication. You have two-way communication between yourself and the staff, allowing employees to feel that their opinions are valued, which is huge. A weakness of this is it may be a challenge when it comes to time to strictly tell the employee what to do because they're used to the way things normally operate. Thank you for attending my session.